Antigua, or shall we say Santiago de los Caballeros, as it was formerly known, is the old capital of Guatemala. But after a series of destructive earthquakes in the 1700s and a huge one devastating the city in 1773, the Spanish crown ordered the removal of the capital with its people to a safer location, what we now know as Guatemala City. Of course, not everyone left, and people have slowly returned, rebuilding the city under the new name of Antigua Guatemala, meaning Old Guatemala. With its many ruins still left abandoned and some carefully restored, Antigua has become a charming city, with many tourists flocking in to see the old capital. Along with its colonial history, it is surrounded by 4 volcanoes and hosts an array of wonderful cafes and restaurants. This location probably makes for Guatemala's #1 attraction, and we can see why. In fact, we loved it so much we returned again and again during our 4.5 months in the country. So what is there to do in Antigua? Well, the biggest draw is climbing up dormant volcano Acatenango in order to get close-up views of its erupting neighbour, Fuego. We did this, of course, but the experience was so extraordinary we've saved it for our next video. But definitely don't miss the market. There are the famous markets of Tlacolula in Oaxaca, Mexico, and the colourful Chichicastenango not too far away, but this one, which happened to be across the road from our favourite campsite, was in our opinion the best we've come across in Central America. Need a whisk? You've got it. Looking for the also difficult to find coconut milk? It's there. One can even buy iguana from the meat aisles. It is easy to spend hours walking in and out of the stalls, and easy to get lost. So we're at one of the many ruins in Antigua as a result of the earthquake that happened in the 1700s. I can't remember the exact date, and I can't really find it on the information they've given us, but it's amazing, and everything is left just as it is.
So all around town you'll find these ruins that have been left ruins for so many years, and it's very interesting, and this is one of them. So we're here at the Hotel Casa Santo Domingo in Antigua, and yeah, neat place, looks great. Obviously this place has been destroyed by the earthquake and has been restored, and some parts have been left like ruins, and some parts are very nicely done. I mean, it's beautiful. This part here is used as a church.
Antigua is also famous for chocolate and coffee beans. As well as buying the very delicious chocolate at the ruins of Santo Domingo, people can take part in chocolate workshops at the Choco Museum in town. And if you're a coffee lover, there are a plethora of coffee plantations to look around. We had our own private tour with Ricardo of the La Azotea Coffee Farm.
All gets on through the mills, the varieties, and for example, this one's very high quality but very low production.
Not only did we learn about the process from bean to cup, but Ricardo's in-depth explanations had us learning more about the reason why coffee grows so well in this area in and amongst the volcanoes and at an elevation of 1,500 meters. Thank you, Ricardo, for taking the time out to giving us this backstage pass on a day when the finca was actually closed.
And today we're going on to a little lookout here. It's we refer to it as the crossover look here over Antigua, and hopefully it's now like approaching 5 o'clock. Hopefully we're gonna have a nice sunset, and yeah, it's looking promising. So, and here we are. This is Antigua. Woo! With agua in the back, and fuego would be on the right hand side, but I think it's covered in a cloud anyway, so yeah, behind those trees. Well, sun hasn't shone, maybe later. All the panza verde. Yours is a breakfast burrito.
And Zoe have a cinnamon roll.
Yes. Pablo takes us to the Cerveceria 14 here in Ciudad Vieja. Pretty excited. Here we are, brewery, and the bar, and the restaurant. That's so cool. What are we eating?
Charcoal ice cream! Only in Guatemala!
Yeah.
So we're in a tuk-tuk
Ride to
in Antigua
yeah, to see Pablo again, and we're gonna go out for lunch and eat chicharrones.
Chicharrones!
Yay! Okay, here we are now, and it's said that these are the best chicharrones ever. So let's find out. Gusta mucho. Ah, look it. See? Ah, wow. Chicharrones. That's how they make it here in hot oil, deep fry it. And that's the meat over there. Wow. Awesome. Muchas gracias. That's the finished product. Woo! Oh.
This is too little. This is just to start.
I love it. All right, here we are. World famous chicharron. Abigail, tell me. Is it
It's really
crunchy?
good. It's very crunchy.
Taste? Oh,
And then you
let's
have
see.
the fat in the middle.
This is so crunchy. That's good. And it's warm. Oh, very nice. See you later. Thanks.
We are at Caboa Farms. It's like an organic farm. They grow their own vegetables and fruit, and they produce meat from other farms. We need to go check out their tienda there. And they are playing some live music today from the son, well, the two sons of Zoe's daycare teachers.
Not for Amsterdam.
I'm just giving it to say
Okay.
because they recommended this.
What are we having here?
Alpa macaroni from the
And-
Schweiz.
Zurich Schnatzlets. We're in a Swiss restaurant here in Antigua.
Caliente.
And Zoe is
Hungry.
hungry. And we're going out for dinner. Very busy times here in Antigua. Going to another brewery. Cool. Then how many children are going to school here now?
175 right now.
175.
Richie would have loved to.
Yeah, I would have loved to go to school one of these.
So here we got the guys planting.
That's so cool.
Really handy. Ricardo not only owns the coffee plantation, but he also founded the Green International School. We had a peek of this fantastic hands-on environment and got the opportunity to take Zoe to the on-site daycare.
Tschüss.
So we've just dropped Zoe off at daycare for the first time ever. It was so easy. We just rocked up and they were like, come back in 2 hours. It'll be good for her. She loves playing with
She
kids.
will be fine.
Learn some Spanish. And I'm going to learn some Spanish right now.
Hast du deinen ersten Kinski-Tag gehabt? Ist gut gewesen? So, ist lustig gewesen? Gehst du morgen wieder? Ja! Okay, super. Hast du gut gemacht. Ja?
We ended up dropping her off for a total of 2 weeks. This was such a precious time for her. There are 2 more international schools in Antigua, and through our good friend Pablo, who is one of the founders of the Antigua International School, we got to see their theatre production of The Lion King.
First of all, I would like to thank especially our guests who came from far away, board members, donors, and the friends who have supported us from the beginning. Thank you very much.
In Antigua, there is an official campsite called Bagamundo, which you see here. It is very cool with its converted helicopters and school buses, but as well as being very expensive, is very loud. Then there is the police station, which is free, but unfortunately with a ban on alcohol and no space to set up camp, it wasn't for us. And then there is Verde Eventos.
We're here at Verde Eventos, and in the back you see Agua. And these are all overlanders, some of which we've already met in Mexico, like Sibyl and Herman from Switzerland. We met them on the Baja California. And these guys here, Mike and Anik with their 2 children, we met them in Oaxaca. And these are some American folks, and this is a Canadian truck. We've not met these guys, but we've seen the truck in Oaxaca. And these are French, these are American, and our good friend Guillermo with Claudia have arrived today, and we're having some beers and some hamburgers later. Woo! Fun times! Fun times! Okay, we're fixing some drinks. Claudia?
Yeah.
Just filming a little bit. Guillermo? Hey! Woo!
Go, boy!
Hey, we're grilling hamburgers here. Buffalo.
Buffalo Bill is in the pan.
We're having fondue night. Fondue, a typical Swiss dish, and it was actually the Germans' idea.
Verde Eventos was definitely like a home to us, with just walking distance to the old town and a safe and secure spot for Zoe to run around. It was the ideal location to spend our Antigua days. We kept on returning, had many parties with both locals and other overlanders, and enjoyed getting to know our host Isaac.
Next trip, we're going to Campamento Colibri with our camp host, Isaac, and we're going to grill some meat up there. It's a mirador, so we can have a view of the sun setting over Antigua here in Guatemala. Pretty steep. So here we are with a view of Agua. Our host Isaac's got a little house here. Well, house, it's more of a mirador, a tower with a view. It's beautiful. The sun has just set, but it's still illuminates the great volcano Agua. And we're going to make a fire here and grill some meat and have a good time.
Go on then. Sing.
Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti.
Isaac prepared a little video show here on the projector. Very cool. Yes, about Guatemala. And I'm making the Easter buns here. Hot cross buns. Arson's grilling fish. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Schau mal in die Augen, Kleines.
As we meet around the world, our friend Pablo told us about the locals eating a possum, and we were not going to miss out on this opportunity. He arranged to get one, and we were meeting again. Thank you so much, Pablo.
So we're having fun here. Some aperos, some kebabs, steak and Argentinian sausage. Don't know whether you can see that, but and tequila. Best quality tequila ever, Santanera.
Oh, Zoe.
Hey Jim, what do you think of the party tonight?
Yeah, it's really kicking, man. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I know. It's just.
And what about the opossum?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the suspense is still here, right?
I know. I can't wait to eat.
Okay. You don't know that guy? He's a I don't know that
It looks creepy.
Kill it before it runs! Yes. Yay, there we go.
It really does look like a
No,
dog.
the legs are for the guests. The legs are for the because that's the best part. I'm gonna get the head.
Come on, guys.
You got a head? You want the head?
Yes.
Yeah? There you go.
All of it.
I mean,
All right, show us how you're going to eat it, Pablo.
Richie, you have to kiss it first.
All right.
This looks like Jurassic.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So good.
Okay, show us your meat.
So good.
Okay, show us your meat.
It's actually good. It is good.
It's good. Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to say.
Possum soup.
Yeah, for breakfast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of midnight showing.
Cool.
Hello and good morning. Here from Antigua. We have a celebratory breakfast here with all you can think of. And why celebrating? We got our passports back. And we have a new sticker in there saying that we can stay here in the C4 countries, Guatemala,
3 months.
El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua for another 3 months. So,
Show it to Daddy. Show it to Daddy.
Zoe, zeig's mal. Ist das immer goed? Woher machst du immer goed? Yay!
And there was a lot more to celebrate. Zoe was turning 3. A princess party was in order, and we were getting the cake ready, baked in our own Dutch oven, of course, and decorated by former bricklayer Richie.
Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Elsa will tell it. Elsa. Cheating! You're cheating!
And from one piñata party to another, it was time to hit Natty's Poppet Piñata. Natty is the eldest daughter of Pablo and Karen, and boy, did they know how to give you a good time. Zoe was in her element.
For you, to get to you.
This party was one of many with Pablo and Karen. We are so pleased we spontaneously met them at the nearby beach in El Paradon. We know that if this encounter hadn't have happened, we would have not have had such a rich experience in Antigua. Thank you Pablo, Karen, Natty and Cami for giving us such a warm welcome and going out of your way to make Antigua a special place in our hearts. Until we meet again.
Chicken buses always have a guy that holds the traffic and helps the driver get past difficult situations. Hola! Yep. Very interesting.
If you happen to be in Antigua over Easter, then you are in for a treat. Semana Santa, meaning Holy Week, is huge. The streets are carpeted with alfombras, tapestries made out of coloured sawdust, and the roads are closed for a series of Easter processions. It gets busy, so if you're not into crowds, then you best keep away. But for us, this event was the grand finale. We had spent so much time in this ancient town, and to be able to experience this cultural gem was the cherry on the top.
Dile ciao, Zaga.